The local bodies in various districts have allowed schools to resume physical classes, citing that coronavirus is now under control. With the government already giving permission for the in-person classes across the country from 17th of September, which is the beginning of the new Nepali month, while the not-so-alarming virus scenario in the past few weeks has given us room to feel optimistic that things will now slowly turn into normalcy. Good morning, I am Bipashna Tamang and these are the headlines of the hour. Serious disputes emerged in the ruling alliance regarding MCC agreement. Madhav Nepal says MCC can't be endorsed in its present state. CPN-UML also demands amendment. Even as the country remains divided over US-funded MCC, some 400 billion rupees deposited in the banks of the country underutilized. The horrors of 9/11 completes 20 years. Relatives read out victims' names as the US marks 20 years since their terror. And Emma Raducanu completes a Grand Slam fairy tale, beating Lela Fernandez in the battle of the teams to be crowned a US Open champion. Serious disputes have emerged in the ruling alliance regarding MCC agreement. Likewise, the main opposition, CPN-UML, has clarified that the US-funded multi-million-dollar project can only be ratified after amendment. CPN Unified Socialist Chairman Madhav Kumar Nepal, addressing a function yesterday, categorically stated that it was necessary to amend the agreement before its endorsement. Nepal said that he made the point clear during his meeting with MCC delegation led by Vice President Fatima Sumar. Meanwhile, main opposition CPN-UML has emphasized that the agreement needed to be amended before ratification. Meanwhile, Janata Samajwadi has supported Nepali Congress bid to endorse the agreement. Janata Samajwadi Party's federal chairman and former Prime Minister Baburam Bhattrai took to the Twitter in supporting the MCC agreement and leading the country towards prosperity. The entire country is divided on the issue of the US-funded MCC project that will fetch Nepal a financial assistance of 59 billion rupees. However, the fact that some 400 billion rupees remains deposited in the banks in the country has largely remained underutilized speaks volume about the government's inefficiency. Some 16 years ago, it was deemed impossible to construct 456 megawatt Upper Tamakoshi project through domestic investment. However, the project has been completed with a home investment of around 80 billion rupees. This provides a glaring case of the fact that if there is strong willpower, finance can be collected from the domestic investors itself. The much debated MCC agreement is also supposed to bring a financial assistance of 59 billion rupees. However, it might be noted that some 400 billion rupees is languishing in the country's banks, the amount of money that can be well utilized to carry out massive development works. Civil servant funds 125 billion rupees and Citizen Investment Trust 103 billion rupees is deposited in various banks. Taxes levied on petroleum products in the name of infrastructure development has accumulated to 71 billion rupees. The Army Welfare Fund has over 54 billion rupees in its account, among others. The money can be well utilized in development projects to change the face of the nation. With daily transaction and share market amounting to billions of rupees, the scenario only indicates that the successive governments have lacked proper planning to utilize the domestic fund and are only inclined towards asking for foreign assistance from donor agencies. In our Public Voice segment, we had asked in Kaski, Chitwan, Rupandehi and Thanusha what should be done to revamp the ailing hotel business and tourism sector amid the coronavirus pandemic. Let's take a look at what they had to say.
Public Voice.
Some of the first, obviously, vaccinated
गर्नु पर्यो सबै जनतालाई।
अनलाइन मार्केटिङ जस्तो अथवा अफलाइन मार्केटिङ हैन वर्ल्ड वाइड रूपमा चाहिँ गर्न सक्यो भने मेरो विचारमा नेपालमा चाहिँ टुरिज्ममा चाहिँ अलिकति राम्रो रूपमा चाहिँ अगाडि बढ्छ।
आर्थिक सहयोगहरू पनि भइदियो भनेदेखि लोनहरू खालके भइदियो भने त्यो पनि राम्रो हुन्छ।
हप्तामा 2 दिन छुट्टी दिएर हुन्छ कि नेपालमा नेपाली पर्यटकहरूलाई एउटा घुम्ने वातावरण बनाउन सकेदेखि यो पर्यटन व्यवसाय अलिकति उकासिन सक्थ्यो।
पर्यटक विभाग र होटल व्यवसायलाई ऋण दिनको लागि गभर्नमेन्टलाई एउटा नीति बनाउनु पर्ने हो।
राहत प्याकेजहरूले गर्दाखेरि हामीलाई चाहिँ केही उद्धार हुने थियो जस्तो लाग्छ।
पर्यटकीय गन्तव्यहरू सके छिटोभन्दा छिटो खोलिदिनको लागि अनुरोध गर्दछौँ।
Time now for our segment Public Pulse, where you text us with your opinion.
Public Pulse.
And here's the question: what's your take on selling of lands without the knowledge of the landlord? Your options are: option A, faulty public representatives; option B, nexus with employees; and option C, lapses in law. The voting is on. Type any WS, select your option A, B or C and send it to 34001 to share your opinion with us. That's all for the moment. Thank you for watching. Have a good day.